Hello crazy people. In this week, I'm going to show you how I did my all boudoir photo shoot. I'm gonna talk about what lens I use, what camera I use. I'm gonna give you some tips in what to wear, where to shoot, and a lot of good stuff. Let's do it. First, it's good to decide what to wear. I would recommend a good, nice pair of lingerie or bodysuit. I recommend colors like black, white, red, no patterns. Also, it's good to have some clothes that you can wear on the top of the lingerie, or you can remove your bra and use these t-shirts. And I also recommend the same colors. Linen is a really good option. First, I'm gonna show you, this is the bodysuit that I chose to use in most of the pictures. I have a linen shirt here. Obviously, you may decide to iron, may decide to just leave like that. It's all good. Linen shirts are really good. They have this natural look and I think it looks beautiful in your photos. Another thing that you can do if you don't have a linen shirt or a shirt like that, you can also maybe go to your husband's wardrobe and find a shirt that works as well. So after figuring what to use, you should decide on what you're going to do with your makeup and hair. I like the natural look, so I didn't do much with my hair. I just let it down. Letting down, I think, is the best option. I just did some curls at the ends by myself, so nothing really special. So you should decide what's better for you. In terms of makeup, you all know I don't know how to make up myself. It's really bad, but I did my own makeup. I recommend that you perhaps can go to places like Sephora, Mecca, where professional makeup artists can make up you and you can exchange for products. Otherwise, I think doing your own makeup is fine. I did my own makeup and I'm still pretty happy with the results. So after deciding your hair and makeup, you need to decide the location that you're going to shoot. I decided to do in my bedroom and I just organized my bedroom the way I wanted to. Again, I used a really nice set, clean and plain bed sheet. So I used a linen set that I have, which is beautiful. I actually put some lighting there as well, some cushions, and I think they worked pretty well. You don't need to go that extra mile for your photo shoot unless you want it. You can spend your money renting a place. I actually absolutely recommend renting a place if you do have the money. It's good for you to spend money, yes, but you can totally do in a budget. Another thing that you should think about in your photo shoot is props. Props are going to help you to feel more comfortable. What I mean about that is like, what should I do with this hand? What should I do with this other hand? Props help you with that. The cushions, you can like grab the cushions, you know. In my photo shoots, you'll see, probably not in those photos that I'm exposing right here, but in some of the photos that I'm going to show you in my Instagram and in my Pinterest and all my socials, I've used like a mug in some of them. I used the fake cigarettes, which I don't know if I should use, but it was fake, guys. You can use flowers, you can use your imagination. And then, obviously, the most important, if you don't have a camera, you need to decide what you're going to use. Most of the cameras now, they do have an app that you can look at yourself and take your own photos. Sony, which is a camera that I use, they do have an app called Imaging Edge. I do use that all the time for my self-portrait. So I use an app that is installed on my phone and I can literally just look at me while I'm posing. You probably saw in my other videos. So that's how I took the photos. Maybe you can get a camera with a friend, or you can rent a camera for a day and maybe your phone. You can try using an iPhone. Like seriously, the phones nowadays are so good, and you know you have the self-assistant, so you may just use that. So I use my 50mm, which is the one that is recording this video right now. It's the cheapest lens that I have, and it's the worst lens I have. But I actually like the results. I was just like giving a go, you know. I also use my 28mm lens, which also is not an expensive lens. Usually it's a landscape lens, but I used for some of the photos. Why not? I just wanted to to try something different, I would recommend to have a location with natural lighting. I didn't have any natural lighting, so I had to use a set of lights, like the cheapest lights I have as well, just to give me a little, you know, light coming through. If you can find a place with nice natural light coming through, it's gonna be amazing. Then you don't need any lighting, nothing. Then it will come to the editing bit. You choose your photos, you cool your photos, you find the best ones. And one of the things about doing yourself, what I think is that when you are like looking yourself, you know, in the app of the camera, looking to yourself, you can find your best angle. You would know what the best poses to do, you know. I can't really recommend poses to you. You will see my photos and you'll be able to find some ideas. Pinterest helps a lot to find ideas for your poses. I actually went to Pinterest and I looked through, I ended up doing different poses than what I found, but you know, it helps you to have some sort of ideas. But the thing is, when you are doing your old boudoir photo shoot, you know your best poses, you know the best angles, you know how your body behaves. And that's why, honestly, I really do recommend you do your own, because one, you're not gonna spend money with a photographer, and you will know you'll be so much more comfortable, way more natural in your photos. You know, it's gonna be much easier for you to find your pose, to find your positions, to find your smile, because you're by yourself there. Then when it comes to editing, I pretty much use a preset that I had before, and I did some retouches on Photoshop, and that was it. I chose a dark mood for my photos, and yeah, I actually really like the results. It's been a while that I've done this photo shoot. I'm due for another one, so stay tuned. And please do your photo shoot, do your boudoir. Even if you're gonna hire a photographer, that makes you feel so good, it makes you feel pretty, it makes you know, have good memories of yourself. It's amazing. Like, honestly, I couldn't recommend more, so do it. Okay, let's finish this video. Please follow me in everything, subscribe to this channel. My next boudoir photo shoot is coming up. Stay tuned on my Instagram, Pinterest. Well, the links are all down here. You know the drill. And I forgot to tell you guys, if you want to use this preset here that I use to edit my photos, I'm gonna give them away for you. Just click on the link below. It's all free. And I see you next week with another creation. Goodbye.